Hello again, you're with UTV Live tonight. Now we bring you the last in our series about Linfield Football Club, and on the same day that the Ulster Council of the GAA and the Irish Football Association joined forces to support the Unite Against Hate campaign, we can take another look at how Linfield has a newfound association with Gaelic games. Neil Britton reports.
Not so long ago, the notion of Linfield Football Club having any association with Gaelic games would have seemed far-fetched, but in 2005, Blues manager David Jeffrey answered an SOS call from the Camogie players of St Mary's University College.
They were preparing for a big game. They weren't able to get a grass area to train, and said, you know, was there any chance of using Windsor? And I couldn't see any reason why not. You know, it's about sport. It's about, you know, helping, you know, people out, and it was more than a pleasure. It wasn't certainly wasn't some sort of publicity stunt. It was in fact it sort of got out inadvertently.
David Jeffries, he's just someone who is big in sport, and I thought if anybody would have any pull, he would be maybe the guy that could do it. And when I said what I had to say, he just burst out laughing, and within like literally 20 seconds he said, "You've got it." We didn't win, but we did win something. I think it opened up a whole new opening in sport.
I've yet to meet her, but we'll do that, I'm sure sometime. We've threatened on many occasions, and unfortunately sort of lifestyle and time hasn't permitted it thus far. But that would be excellent. But Nell coming here with the Camogie team was first class.
Alan Simpson is a lifelong Linfield fan. Until recently he coached the club's goalkeepers. Now he's concentrating on working with Down's Gaelic footballers.
I was born and reared in the Sandy Row area of Belfast. Played for Distillery under Roy Walsh. Played for Ards a couple of games under Peter Doran. At a very young age I was brought to Windsor Park, and that's where I first got my Linfield roots. I would just never really associated myself as getting involved with GAA. From a sporting point of view, I think it's absolutely brilliant that GAA have actually brought me on board, to actually work with their goalkeepers. I've went into Down GAA and I've been treated nothing but respect, and just the way they look after me is unbelievable.
The night before his testimonial match at Windsor Park, Linfield legend Glenn Ferguson travels from his home in East Belfast to be among the guests at a chat show hosted by Rossa Camogie Club.
The first time I met him was last November at the Belfast Telegraph Awards, and straight away Glenn knew what Ross had already achieved. He was very nice and praising us and thought we were very good in what we had just achieved. So Glenn to be here is a big thing for us. It's crossing barriers that I think only sport can do, and to have him here, we're absolutely delighted and honoured to have him here with us.
To be honest, I didn't have too many associations with anybody in the Gaelic scene, you know, but I became friendly with Jane. I've met her a couple of times over the last couple of years, you know, and she's asked me along tonight, so I've came along. It should be interesting, you know, see what way it goes down and see what questions are asked, but you know, I'm looking forward to meeting some new people.
The symbols that we've seen of, you know, Ian Paisley with Martin McGuinness and with the unionist and nationalist politicians just getting on with things in a friendly way has been extremely important. I've been surprised, you know, at how important that symbolism has been. And obviously sport has always, you know, tried to do that. And with those recent developments that I was talking about, you know, Gregory Campbell coming to open our place, you know, Edwin Putz's excellent attitude towards the GAA in particular. And, you know, nights like this, they're all part of that normalisation, you know, and everyone's much more relaxed and much more happy with society as it stands now.
That was a great night, you know. It was certainly interesting for me from my point of view. You know, obviously mixing with some of the GAA boys and the hurlers and a boxer, Marty Rogan, you know. It was a great night and I found out some interesting facts. It's certainly for the better if people can mix like that, because obviously both sports need the supporters through the gate, you know, and we would certainly welcome GAA supporters come to the football games, and likewise I'm sure they would like us to go to their games, you know, because obviously the more spectators you get, the more atmosphere there is, and it's a better day all round for everyone.
The day has finally arrived when David Jeffrey gets to meet former St Mary's Camogie club manager Nell O'Neill for the first time.
I'm very, very well done.
Easier to see the Pope.
Oh,
For you.
I was saying to the boys, I have another hurl in the house. That's brilliant. That'll go pride of place.
Who knows, you might get a wee run out around him or something.
Neil Britton, UTV Live Tonight.
Neil, thank you very much, Cindy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There you are. Now someone will have to show him how to use it.